what is up guys, Phoenix here, and welcome back to part 3 of our 02 from Darling into Franx pixel art tutorial. So where we last left off, you shouldn't have any issues from here on out if you were able to complete the last 2 parts. All the stuff proceeding from here on out is going to actually be interior, so it's inside of the frame we currently built. We have a couple of these marked spots that we could work with today, like this one over there, or these 2 floating in the top left, the center one, and then there's a few on the right side. I'm thinking we're going to go to this one all the way in the top left right here and use that today. So it's on this little